Hello dear students, welcome you all to the 7th lecture of macroeconomy, and today's topic of discussions are models of circular flow of money. Last lecture we have learned what is circular flow of money, and today we will discuss the various models. So first model is circular flow of money between household and business sector. Second one is circular flow of money with saving and investment. Then circular flow of money with government sector and circular flow of money with foreign sector. So in today's lecture, we will discuss these 2 points, and these 3 and 3rd and 4th point we will discuss in next lecture. So circular flow of money between household and business sector, first we will start. And another name of this topic or module or circular flow of money between household and business sector is two-sector economy, the flow of money in two-sector economy. So before going to theory, just I want to explain you this topic with this curve, with this figure. So we have only two sectors here. First sector is household sector and another sector is producers. Okay, so household sector means individuals or different customers or the buyers who are living in the society. Those buyers could work in factories or industrial units, or we can say they works with the producers. Okay, so they consume also and they get benefit from producers also. Okay, now how the circulation of money happens between these two sectors. So first of all, household sectors have certain kinds of need and wants, and to satisfy those need and wants, they buy goods and services. Now, who is the producer of goods and services? These producers are producing goods and services. So producers will consume those goods and services, and for buying that, they need to give certain kind of payment. Okay, upside we are showing goods and services, and payment for goods and services, but another name is consumption expenditure. We are consuming something, we are consuming goods and services, so producers will get money from that consumption. Okay, from the consumption of goods and services, the producers will get money. So money will circulate from household sector to producers. Okay, one way circulation happened. Now let's say from producers to household, how the money flows. Okay, so I told you these individual households or the individual persons, they are working with producers. Might be someone is manager there, or might be some worker is there, or someone is driver is there. So for their services, okay, services could be, they can given that their land or building. Okay, so on to the producers in lease. Okay, labor, you are working there, or you have invested capital with the producer or enterprise. Okay, so for factor services, you will get factor payment. For land or building, if you have given, on behalf of that, what you will get? You will get rent. Okay, if you are working with them, okay, then you will get wages or salaries. If you have invested capital in that producer's firm, you will get interest. And if you yourself has enterprise, or you have initiated something, profits you will get. Okay, so for factor services, you are getting factor payments, and for consumption of goods and services, you are giving consumption expenditure, or you are giving money to producers. So how this flow is happening, I hope it is clear. For consuming something, you have to pay money to producers, and producers factor services. Who is providing factor services? These household factor sector is providing in terms of land, labor, capital, and enterprises. So for those factor services, in return, the producers will give rent, wages, interest, or profits to household. Now we will go to theory. Okay, this is an hypothetical model. Actually, this kind of model doesn't exist in real practice, because it is not possible that there are only two sectors, household and producers. That's why we are saying it is an hypothetical economy where only two sectors, household and businesses, are there. The household sector owns all the factors of production, that is land, labor, capital, and enterprises. And this sector receives income in the form of rent, wages, interest, and profit by selling services to whom? To business sector. Okay, and business sector consists of producers who produce commodities and sell them to household sectors. Household sectors consist of customers who buy commodities produced by the business sector. So this is truly hypothetical economy where there are only two sectors, and they both are independent. They both are dependent on each other. So thus, in first instant, that all theory I have explained you when I was explaining you to the figure, just we will go through this theory. So thus, in the first instant, money flows in the form of such income payment as rent, wages, interest, and profit from business sector to household sector, when the former buy the services of the factors of production to produce good. Money so received in turn spent by the household sector by buying goods and services produced by the business sector. In this way, money flows in a circular manner from business sector to household sector, and again from household sector to the business sector. So production equals sale or supply equals demand. And economy will continue to operate this level in a circular flow of money. Now, what are the assumptions of two sector economy? It is assumed that household sector is not saving anything. They are spending entire income received from business sector. So whatever they are earning, they are spending it. Okay, they are not doing any kind of saving. Business firm keep their production exactly equal to their sale, and there are no changes in the inventories also. And again, business sector, whatever they are producing, they are selling everything, no inventory. Okay, no buffer inventory. Whatever they are producing, they are able to sell it. The business sector does not keep any undistributed money as reserve. The money it received by selling goods and services to household sector is fully spent in making payment as rent, wages, interest, and profit. So whatever money they are earning, again they are distributing that money to household sector. So these are the assumptions of circular flow of money between household and business, or two sector economy. Now, second one is circular flow of money with saving and investment. Okay, or another name is two sector model with savings. Now, the role of capital institutions or capital market will come here. Okay, so in this, first of all, the circular flow of money, saving is one of the leakage and investment is an injection. Now, what is leakage? What is injection? We need to understand. So when we are saying leakage, it means that, so I was telling you that leakage and investment we need to understand. So leakage means withdrawal from the flow, like when household and firms save part of their income is constitutes leakage, and that may be in terms of saving or tax payment or imports. Whereas when we are saying injections, it increases the flow of income, and injection can take be the form of investment or government spendings is increasing or export. So these are the leakages and injection. So here what we are saying that both sector, business and household sector, they don't spend their entire income. Like in first one, we discussed that either household sector or business sectors, uh, they both are not doing any kind of saving. Okay, so whatever is coming, they was household sector was consuming that full amount, and business sector also whatever money they were getting, they was giving it back to the household sector. But in this case it is not there. In this case entire money is not being spent. Some part of that is investment is happening, or some kind of savings are happening. So consumers are not spending full income, and business also do not spend their entire income from sales of goods and services, but they keep something from the undistributed profit. Okay, so whatever the savings are being done from customer side, and firms are not hoarded, but they invest in bonds, shares, debentures, okay, in the capital market. So customers are doing savings, whereas the business sectors, what they are doing, they are investing their money. The flow of capital, they flow in the capital of marketing. So the savings as well as the investment, okay, that flows in the market. Now let's discuss with the help of this figure how it is happening. So household sector and producers are there, and capital market is there in between. Okay, so what is happening, this household sector, some portion of their income they are again giving for capital goods and services, and they have to do payment for producers, and for factor services like their land, labor, okay, and enterprise and capital, and on behalf of that they are getting factor payment. But it is not like full amount they are giving. Now what the household sector is doing, whatever the excess thing is there, they are giving, they are saving it where, in capital market. Okay, and whatever the saving is there, okay, who is that accumulated savings of household sector is being borrowed by producers are borrowing from capital market. Okay, so if when they are borrowing, they have to, in return, what they are doing, household sector and producers, they both are doing savings or investment in capital market, and from that accumulated capital is there, they are getting borrowings also. Okay, if you need to buy a car, you will borrow from bank. Okay, or the producers, if they want to start a new business, what they will do, they will also go to capital market and they will borrow from here. Okay, so when the borrowing is happening, they have to pay interest also in return. Okay, so how the money is circulating, see, through capital market also in the form of savings and borrowings. That traditional two ways are there, like for goods and services payment you have to do, and factor services which you are providing, factor payment you will get from producers. One way is this for flow of money, but one another way is there with the existence of capital market in forms of savings and borrowing. The money is circulating among these three sectors. Okay, so business firms borrow fund from capital market for making investments, and the saving which flows in the capital market are taken away by the business sector for investment, and the circular flow is maintained in the economy. So expenditure has now two parts. One is directly via consumption from household to the business sector, which we already discussed in the first module also, and indirectly also via investment expenditure by the business sectors. So household sector, understand this point like that, if you have excess money with you after having consumptions and whatever the expenditure you have, what you do with that money, you do saving where, in capital market. Okay, and that saving, what the banks will do with that saving you are saving, if you are investing in bank, so your savings they will use to give that borrowing, or they will use to give loans to producers. Okay, on behalf of that they will earn some interest, and part of some interest will be given to you also, because you have done your savings. Okay, so this is how the money is circulating between household sector and producer sector through capital market. So I hope the topic is clear, and you understood it, and you don't have any confusion. Still, if you are not able to understand, you can ping me, I will solve your query on WhatsApp. Thank you so much for watching today's video.